Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, sometimes in life you have to look beyond your self-interest, what is best for you, to act in a way that is for the greater good, even if that act that is for the greater good might not necessarily be your first choice of action. Guys, I bring you this. I am not interested. Sunday Igboho rejects becoming head of Amotekun. So now he might not be interested, but it is certainly the case that he, at least on appearances, it is certainly the case that he seems the most suited to that role, because of course the want of the Yoruba people for that Amotekun structure is for them to be some sort of like a quasi forest rangers to go into the forest areas and secure the space and flush out the bandits, and especially of course we're talking about Fulani people, and flush out the Fulani people that are resident within. So he might not necessarily want it, but by all indications he is best suited, so he might in this instance want to act outside of his want for the greater good. Again, the headline: I am not interested. Sunday Igboho rejects becoming head of Amotekun. So now let's now see why he's saying this. Yoruba rights activist Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has said attempts to make him head of Operation Amotekun, a southwest security network, are embarrassing. Igboho stated this during an Instagram live chat with media mogul Dele Momodu on Tuesday. He had asked herdsmen in Iberopa local government area of Oyo State to leave within 7 days, blaming the leadership of the Fulanis for being behind the rising insecurity in the state. At the expiration of his ultimatum, Igboho and his supporters reportedly stormed the Fulani settlement to eject those he described as killer herdsmen. Then there were reports that Igboho had been asked to become the head of the Southwest security outfit. When asked if he would accept the offer to become Amotekun's head, Igboho said, "I won't be tired until I achieve my goal of sending criminal Fulanis out of Yoruba land. I am not interested in becoming the head of Amotekun. I am not a hunter or a security expert." What kind of embarrassment is that? That is the offer, of course. What kind of embarrassment is that? Nobody should try and induce me with any position. That is not what I want. I am asking them, the governors, to send all killer headsmen out of our land. That is what I want. So here he is now. I'm not quite sure what we're gleaning from that his commentary, because of course from the headline it sounded like a outright rejection, but then of course from now the undertones and from the texture of now his own words, it looks as though he's been coy and is waiting to be persuaded, or is looking to be persuaded. So I'm sure some sort of like a financial inducement will soon change his mind, especially if they put together a robust and an attractive and juicy, as they say in Nigeria, a juicy enough package for the post. But certainly as a Yoruba man, I would rest easier, especially from the small demonstration that we have seen from this guy. He certainly has the credentials, he has the brevity, he knows what the problems are, he knows the interlands, and is quite frontal in his approach. So I would almost certainly rest easier with this guy in charge of Amotekun. But then of course Amotekun is a structured organization, and this guy is a maverick. So do you want then a maverick who acts on will in charge of a structure like that? Yes is the answer to that, but will the structures facilitate for this now the instinctual ways of this Igboho is the second question. And no, almost certainly is the answer to that, because of course they will give him an office and then put him through some training program, and then when he's gone through protocol and everything, all his potency will be whittled down and he will just become another administrator. So now he might well work in tandem with the Amotekuns, and they might well have some sort of like a synergy between his operations and the Amotekun team, so that he can go in there to identify them and bring Amotekun to flush them out. But if Amotekun also want to flush them out quickly and not want to be exposed as being too heavy-handed, they can just send this guy in to go and kick them out and burn the place down, as he did with this killer headsmen in Iberipa. But then, of course, the question has been put to him now, and he's saying it's some sort of like an embarrassment. Of course, it is not an embarrassment, and I'm pretty certain that he doesn't, in his innermost mind, think of it as an embarrassment, because, of course, it is a compliment that he has been identified as the person most suited to head this particular structure. So Sunday Igboho to head Amotekun is the topic of this particular video. What says you? Come share thoughts. But before you come into the comment section to engage, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, Sunday Igboho is saying it is an embarrassment, but a lot of people will say that he's the most suited. What says you? So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.
ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ń bí nǹkan tó jọ mí lójú ni pé àwọn Yorùbá tó wá ń sọpọ́tì Fúlàní herdsmen láti wá kidnap lémi, ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó bà mí nínú jẹ́, ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó bà mí nínú jẹ́. Mi ò tiẹ̀ fura sẹ́ni kankan náà for now, bọ̀ mi ò fura sẹ́ni kankan, bọ̀ mo mọ̀ wípé Yorùbá ní tí kulé ọba pa ni odi ò lè pa yẹn, tí kò bá lọ́wọ́ àwọn Yorùbá kan nú. Ohun tó jọ mí lójú ni pé nígbà tí wọ́n mọ̀ kó wọn fi bá mi jà, ṣé bíbi tí mò ń gbé lọ ẹ̀kan wà, ìgbà táwọn lè jà tọ́dẹ̀ lè yìnbọn tí wọ́n dẹ̀ lè jólé ná, níbi tí mò ń gbé ìlọ ẹ̀kan wà, kádébí làwọn wá àbá ìrì evidence fún yín, torí gbogbo wọn ò lè lọ, àwọn ò lè lọ, màá rí ẹ̀rí múlẹ̀ fún yín pé àwọn tó wá bá mi lérè àìdàkẹ́ bókù wọn lẹ̀ tàbí kẹ́ bá kún ti kán lẹ́sẹ̀ tó ti yé. But adúpẹ́ fọlọ́run pé àwọn náà lo mọ̀jàmọ̀sá, wọ́n lọ bí tí wọ́n rí pé mi ò gbé láti lọ bà dúkìá mi jẹ́, wọ́n ti nẹ́bọ̀ lé yẹn. So
ṣé ẹ bá wọ nǹkan
mi ò lé mi tẹ̀ mọ́ tí mo fẹ́ pè wọ́n, mi ò tẹ̀ lè sọ.
ṣé ẹ bá wo dúkìá tó bàjẹ́ nínú ilé yìí bí ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú là ń sọ yìí.
nǹkan tó bàjẹ́ ń bẹ̀ yẹn kò gbọdọ̀ less than 50 million naira. bẹ́ẹ̀ni, so àwọn ọmọ tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ bí àwọn ọmọ tó ń tẹ̀lé mi wọ́n já kíkanjú gbogbo ń bí làjọ wà.
ṣé ò wá sẹ́ni tó fara pánú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí?
Àwọn àbúrò mi àwọn ò tiẹ̀ wọ́n sàtàlà fẹ́ mi wọn ni àwọn méjèèjì sàtàlà fẹ́ mi wọn ni.
ǹjẹ́ ti bí iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá gbọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí?
wọ́n ti bí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti wá bẹ̀, ìdájì náà jọ sọ fún wọn, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti wá ṣe gbogbo, wọ́n ti ṣàyẹ̀wò gbogbo bẹ̀. So lẹ́yìn yẹn mo tún ń gbọ́ rògbòdìyàn kan lórí ọkùnrin kan tó ń pè ní Fẹ́mi Òjòdú àbí nǹkan. Arákùnrin yìí mi ò mọ̀, ó ní bàbá Adédìbú gbéṣẹ́ fún mi ní 2009. gbogbo alamọ̀ pé bàbá Adédìbú kú ní 2008. mo rí pé ó dàbẹ̀ ni pé ọpọlọ ọkùnrin yẹn kan lọ yẹ̀ ẹ́ wò. bàbá Adédìbú ọ̀dẹ̀ tírèènì mi fúnṣẹ́ kankan, mi ò close mọ́ bàbá Adédìbú. bàbá mi tí mo close mọ́ sẹ́ńtọ́ Rasidi Adéwọ̀ Ládọjà ni, mi ò dẹ̀ dalẹ̀ rẹ̀ rí láyé mi. gbogbo ọdún tí mo fi tẹ̀lé mi ò gún ṣe le tó lẹ́yìn ẹ̀, mi ò kú lẹ́yìn ẹ̀, mi ò gbàbọ̀dé fún. wọn á lọkùnrin yẹn ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé òun Fẹ́mi Òjòdú, èmi àtòun ṣe mítìn ní Ìbàdàn ní 2009. nígbà wọn fẹ́ dìbò wọn á rí i pé ọpọlọ ti ń dùn, so wọn nígbà táwọn fẹ́ bí mi, mo ní kó sọ pé kó fọmọ tó bí búra pé èmi àtòun ṣe mítìn, kó jáde kó ṣe fídíò kó wá fi ọmọ rẹ̀ búra pé káwọn ọmọ tóun bí yẹn wọn kú mọ́ lójú tó wà. gbogbo ìtàn gbọ́ táwọn olóṣèlú ń dá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹn irọ́ ni wọ́n ń pa. gbogbo ohun tí Fẹ́mi Òjòdú àbí kí ni mọ́kùnrin yẹn rí náà, Òjòdú yẹn àbójòdú ni wọ́n pè é, mi ò ní nǹkan kan pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, mi ò mọ̀ rí. So gbogbo ohun tó lọ́hùn yẹn irọ́ ni wọ́n ń pa. àfi tí gbogbo Fúlàní herdsmen tó ń pa àwọn fámìlì mi tó bá kó lórí ilẹ̀ bàbá wa látó lè mi àti wọn tó níjà. kò dẹ̀ sí olóṣèlú kankan tó lè fẹ́ mi lówó lórí nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe, torí mi ò gbogbo jọ́tẹ̀mí àti èmi àtàwọn Fúlàní ajínigbé tó ti ń já àwọn bàbá mi gbé láti ibijọ́ mẹ́ta yìí. tí ì bá yẹ pé mo lọbẹ̀ tọ́lọ́run fún mi ṣe láti lọbẹ̀, ìjọba kankan ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn pípù yẹn lọ́wọ́ náà wọn ọ̀tẹ̀ mọ́ pa wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹnìkan kò lọbẹ̀. ìgbà tí mo tó lọ ní gbogbo ayé tó mọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀, mo dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ lọ torí ìlú mi níbẹ̀, fámìlì mi ni wọ́n. ìlà tí ń bẹ lójú bàbá Bóròdé ní ń bẹ lójú mi, mẹ́rin bí mẹ́ta ń bí, fámìlì mi ni wọ́n. èmi ò dẹ̀ lè lajú olójú òní lajú ẹlẹ́kítà lùbọ́ kó sí lóhun tó mú mi lọ́bẹ̀. olóṣèlú tó bá lè sọ pé mo gbóró òun kọ́kọ́ takú sọ, kí gbogbo ayé rí pé òun lòun fún mi lówó lórí nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe ẹnìkan kò fún mi lówó ohun tí mò ń sọ ni pé kí àlàáfíà jọba lórí ilẹ̀ àwọn bàbá wa. Mi ò kọ nǹkan kan lórí Facebook, mi ò dẹ̀ kọ nǹkan kan lórí Twitter. Gbogbo ẹni tí bá ń kọ nǹkan lórí Twitter yẹn àwọn fẹ́ mọ fi Ìgbòho jẹun ni. Mi ò mọ nǹkan kan pa ìgbòho nǹkan báyẹn, mi ò kọ nǹkan kan Twitter, mi ò dẹ̀ kọ nǹkan kan Facebook. So ẹ̀yin rẹ̀ tọ́ ẹ bá ń bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Twitter ẹ ṣọ́ra sí pẹ̀lú wọn, wọ́n bá ń bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Facebook ẹ ṣọ́ra sí pẹ̀lú wọn o. Mi ò ní nǹkan kan pọ̀ pẹ̀lú anybody.